One word description of this episode.
Oh man. Um, okay. My one word would I got it. I got
Okay.
it, Tony.
Okay.
My one word would have to be it's a compound word
Okay.
that has a suffix. Overzealousness.
Very good. You and me are kind of in the same realm here.
What you got?
My one word, impulsiveness. All I could say was this was some impulsive shit here.
Oh my God. Hey, what's up? It's Rashad. Antonio. We are the Wester Bros. It's been so long since we said that, and I'm lying because it hasn't been that long. We just finished the Hedge Knight series
Yes, Night of
months
the Seven
ago.
Kingdoms. Yes.
If you haven't, go back and watch our reviews for that. That was a
Yeah, a
delightful
delightful,
time.
very good time. Yes.
But we are back in the shits. House of the Dragon, season 3, episode 1.
hmm
Oh, Salt and Sea, Fire and Blood. All spoilers. Gotta talk about a thing to talk about a thing.
I
And
want to ask the first question.
please go ahead.
Rashad, I would like your one word description of this episode.
Oh man. Um, okay. My one word would I got it. I got
Okay.
it, Tony.
Okay.
My one word would have to be it's a compound word
Okay.
that has a suffix. Overzealousness.
Very good. You and me are kind of in the same realm here.
What you got?
My one word, impulsiveness.
Tony.
That is the
Tony.
impulsiveness.
Oh my God, yo, we
That
had
was after, I just want to say, after this episode ended, all I could say was, this was some impulsive shit here. Impulsiveness. Oh, and here's the thing, not by one person, I mean by just
it's
about everybody in this episode was impulsive as hell. And if y'all know me or know us, so we weren't around for the final season of Game of Thrones.
nah.
And Rashad knows this, and I've said this before when it refers to my queen, Daenerys Stormborn Targaryen, mother of dragons, breaker of
Queen in the
chains,
annals.
queen of the Andals, all that good stuff. Rashad, was I've always said about her, she was very impulsive, and I brought this up to Rashad earlier this weekend because somebody showed something. Because everybody want to be like, "Oh no, Danny crashed out. I can't believe she did that. Why would she do that?" First of all, that was a deserved crash out. I will take that with me to the grave, and that's only because all of the people in her life who were able to check her impulsiveness were gone. But that's besides the point. It's starting to show that this may be a Targaryen thing, or this just might be a thing. It's definitely a Targaryen thing, but this is a thing, period, through everybody on this show, House of the Dragon season 3. Yeah. What you got,
Bro.
Rashad? Yeah.
When I finished watching this, I was like, man,
hmm
these have to be some of the worst decision makers I've ever seen in my life. Like it's okay, so you said impulsivity, right?
hmm
And I said basically overzealousness.
hmm
There is there's a world where this thing goes so correctly
hmm
because okay, so after I finished this episode, you know what I thought about first?
What did you think about?
The old black adage, best laid plans. Because you already know, like it's like they wanted things to go a certain way. You wanted a certain way.
Oh, you know what it was? This is This is the famous quote by Mike Tyson.
Everybody got a
Everybody got a plan
plan.
until you get
Get
punched in
punched
the
in the
face.
face.
Until you get punched in the face. Everybody have a plan.
So neat. When I well, okay, all right.
I want to say this, just
Go
one thing
ahead.
about
Go
this
ahead.
battle. Shout out to my homegirl Tiffany or whatever, that lives up here where I'm at. She's an Norfolk State alum and everything. She know I love the
Behold,
show. Behold, she texts me at 10:13, literally
right after the
10:13,
show goes
right after the show ended,
off.
and she said, "Well, that battle was a hot ass mess." And I replied back to her with the gift of a dumpster fire floating down the street like a flooded street. I said, I said, yo, and I put that on threads, and I said, this is my non-spoiler description of this entire episode. A dumpster fire just floating down the street. And I
Tony,
mean,
Tony,
I,
man, like it like what okay. All right.
uh-huh,
All right. Because I'm trying to contain my thoughts because
uh-huh.
so much stupid shit happened so fast.
Goofiness all over the
Yo,
damn
it's
place.
just like goof troop. Everybody was not with this is like okay, case in point.
Mhm.
I'm okay. I gotta start somewhere. I'm just gonna start here.
Let's go.
I'm gonna start with the triarchy.
Jeez. Yo. Yeah.
What's my girl who run the triarchy? What's her name?
Scirocco Lohar. I,
Yo,
yo.
Rocco went crazy. Cause
Scirocco said, yo, she said, you think I came here to help your king win this war? She said,
he said,
no.
nah, I
I
came to
came
get
to
my
get it
lick
back in.
back.
I came to get it back in blood, my nigga. That's what she was
She said, look, the nigga right there. His
talking.
house
Right.
over there. Hey,
Also, shout out. I think the name of her ship is just top notch. The bitch fist. It's just a top notch name for ship, yo. The bitch fist. It's just
did you
amazing.
catch that?
It's an amazing name for a ship. The bitch fist, yo, for real.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Yeah.
the bitch fist versus the queen who never was. It just ain't got the
Yeah.
same ring. Shout out
Yeah.
to our
Rhaenys,
right niece,
Rhaenys, our favorite white
our
woman married to
favorite
a
white
black
one.
man.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. The realest one out here.
Right.
Oh man, RP to you. So
Rocco ain't give a damn.
Rocco was like, it just was so funny because you could see, like, going back to last season, you
Uh-huh.
already know how Lannister had to, like, really, like, curry favor with her.
Hmm.
Basically, it was like, we got to mud wrestle. He was like, what? He's like, nah, you got to get your little clean ass dirty, yo.
Yeah. And then, yeah, you gonna smash my wife, and then I'm gonna smash you too at the same
Yeah. You gonna get some
time.
airs out of you. He's like,
Yeah.
excuse me? I beg
I
your
beg your
pardon.
pardon.
So you already know she's like super unconventional. She's I'm
Uh-huh.
not following no patterns. Aside from me being able to tactically fight on the water.
What she tell that man? She said, he came over and said, hey, we need to go south and Culpus them. That's where everything at. Boom. She said, yeah, I see why your king made you master of ships. That's cool. What we gonna do? We gonna take the North Passage and he was like, what? He was like, yeah, that's close to Driftmark. We're gonna go to Driftmark. I'm
It's
gonna
like,
burn that bitch down. That's what I'm gonna do.
it was like for what? Like what you? I don't understand, Rocco. That wasn't. We got paid to do this. It's not. He said, nah.
Now, when she said that, the excuse she gave, I said, okay, makes sense.
But
Corlys is,
still,
but still
but
crazy
still.
because he like, yo, we the lead ship. You know what I'm saying?
He
Like,
said, nah.
if
We
something
we
happened to us, they gone. They like outnumbered those cat. Like what they said? They said like 90 some odd ships out there. They the Triarchy in reality should have won this battle
the try
easily,
the try
easily.
they should have ran roughshod
Uh
through them. Like
huh.
that should not have been a fair fight on any account. It could
No.
have been a quick and swift naval victory by the Triarchy.
Hmm.
But and this is what I'm talking about, just overzealous
Impulsive,
and
man.
impulsive. Did not care. And like, yo, R.P. to Lannister. He really
Is
deserved to
he
die
dead?
like
Is he
that.
dead? No,
Like
you
dead.
know. Is he
He
dead?
gotta be dead.
Bro, she told that man early on, you wearing armor on the ship, man. You better hope you don't fall into the drink. And he was like, I don't plan to fall into the drink. And then they go into that little path. And Corlys is like, I know this path. I know my ship. I know how much this ain't weigh. Cool. He led through, no problem. Rocco went through that jank with 3 ships, lost 2, didn't give a damn. Was like, and they were like, yo, she was like, yeah, we need to lose some of this weight. Drop the anchors and
Start
hey, she was
throwing.
like,
He said,
she said,
how
hey, how
much
much
that?
you how
How
much you
much you
weigh in that
threw that
armor?
armor?
He knew it.
Threw his ass.
He remember he knew what time it was. He turned around and he tried to dagger her. She said, please, and then tossed him off the ship. And then she was like, yep. Hey, get the rest of them out of here. Get the rest of these niggas out of here
Yo,
too.
through all the letters of people off the ship. Yo, man. RP said that dude that hit the rock underwater. I was like,
Oh
dang.
yeah. Oh
I
man.
said, oh
Because
yeah, that
if
was
he lived, his
nasty.
back, he paralyzed. His
Yeah,
back was there.
he might as well
Yeah.
just die.
Yeah.
There's no good way to live like that
Yeah.
in Game of Thrones world. Like, yeah. It just it was nasty. Like the whole battle. Okay, all right.
Hmm.
Rocco and the crew early in the battle. When I
Uh-huh.
mean they had the strategy, essentially ram the bigger ships. She said, "Where's my boarding party?" Everybody got their arms, and they was slicing and dicing.
Yeah.
Like even when they got to Corlys' ship,
Um.
same thing. They was like, "Bro, we are not gonna outrun them." And like they
Yeah.
saw them. They said, "Yeah,
Because you notice that all the Triarchy ships were smaller and faster
yeah,
to
yeah,
catch
yeah."
up. So that's
It's
what.
like a bunch of cruisers, you know, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, you know what's funny? when she when she rammed Corlys ship and that I said I know Corlys like I just rebuilt this damn thing, yo. Literally, he just rebuilt
Days
the
ago.
ship days ago. Days ago. We'll say weeks maybe or whatever, but just rebuilt this daggone ship. And he already now shipless. He
A-
got nothing.
Again,
Again or
bro,
whatever.
like
Yeah.
also like during this whole battle, shout out to Alan, the number one bastard, because
Yeah.
he if it wasn't for Alan,
Yeah.
Corlys would have died again.
Well, in this too. Corlys got through the rocks and everything, and what did he do? He saw that Driftmark was burning,
Just
and
like
he
Rocco said,
and he froze up, and he was staring like, "That is my home."
my
And
baby.
and shout out to Alan for being like, "Hey, yo, I get that, but we got to get this right here." He pulled the troops together and was able to kind of fend off because at that point when the ship got rammed and everything, Corlys got knocked out for a second before he finally came to. And it shot up to Corlys, yo. Corlys, you saw what he was fighting with, right? He was out there fighting with a Dothraki Ankh.
That's like, yo, that nigga got a sickle? Like,
That was a Dothraki Ankh. And I hope this series really still does happen. I know the animated series, the 9 voyages of the sea snake. It's supposed to be animated, and it's a prequel. It's supposed to talk about his voyages, of how he became the sea snake and the
yeah.
richest dude, one of the richest dude at the time there, man. And he was out there putting in that work too, man. And him in that battle between, shout out to, like I said, Shirako a little hard, yo. She,
A real
yeah,
one.
she was out there slicing, dicing, making julienne fries and all that stuff. It was, yo, it slices, it dices, it makes julienne fries and
The
everything.
chopper.
The chopper. She was out there wrecking shop, yo, for real. And what she lacked in probably pure strength, she had an agility and just daggone sword and dagger play, because she was taking them folk out. And not to mention, she almost took out a dragon within the first couple of minutes of the
We're gonna
battle.
get to that.
We're gonna get to that
We're gonna
because
get to the aerial battle in a second. Let's just get
yeah,
through the water part.
yeah. And I mean, she did her thing, but I mean, it was the way that she tore that ship in half and Corlys fell off.
Yes,
But then you got Alan. He and I think this for him was a you don't know what you have until it's gone, because Alan has he accepted being first mate, but he always still felt a certain type of way because
absolutely. Even they had a
Corlys as his
conversation before the battle
yeah,
started. He was like, "Oh, and Cole is trying to run back the same conversation,
yeah,
just like a dumb father would." You know what
yeah.
I'm
He
saying?
he's trying
On
to
Father's Day, he's talking about, "So, hey
yeah.
man, I'm really, like if for what it's worth, I
I'm
had an
like
affinity for your mom. You know what I'm
I
saying?
did.
Whatever we had,
Did you
whatever we had. What do
did you
you
see that man's face when he said that to him? He
like,
was like,
mother? What? You
"That's
just
my
told me this
mom's
last.
job.
You told me this last season. I don't want to hear this again.
I don't want to hear this
Like, why
again,
are we
man.
going through
I
this?
know."
So,
And
but he sucked it up. You know what I'm saying? They was drinking the dragon water, and
yeah,
just trying,
but
like Corlys is trying to have, and you got to remember this too.
mhm.
Corlys doesn't have sons. He only
Nope.
has daughters. So he's trying to connect with them in a
He don't even got. He
way.
just got granddaughters for real.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all
For I
he.
mean,
Yeah,
like they like his, to me, is like in my
yeah,
mind, like those is dope, but like he just had
yeah.
granddaughter. So he's like a step over, like like he's like pop. He's like pop.
Uh
Now
huh.
but it's the girls, and like
Yeah.
and he's like empowering those girls.
And they sassy as hell as we saw
Yeah.
last
And
season.
like, yeah, think about it, because like your grandfather is Corlys and your dad is who? Who's
Daemon
your
Targaryen, the
exactly?
menace of
And we're
Westeros.
gonna get back to
Exactly.
them in a
In a
second,
second.
okay?
Yeah. Because it's but like I was saying, like I said, not knowing what you have till it's gone. When he saw Corlys flip over and fall in the water, he looked.
Yeah. You got
First said,
activated.
"Father!" He yelled out, "Daddy!" He fucking was like, "Daddy!" He said, "Father!" And what did he want? He wanted his get back on Sirocco. He saw Sirocco had to look like, "Oh, who is this big right here?" And he came and they fought and they fell into the hull of the ship that was under the water. And P proceeded to beat the brakes out of Sirocco and then jabbed her in the neck with his dagger. And that was the end of Sirocco Lohar. And that basically kind of wrapped up the water,
Bro,
the
like
naval
the
battle, and
naval
that
battle of this.
yeah,
So yeah, like an exhilarating time.
yeah,
Might I was like, always anxious about the first episode coming back, especially how episode 8 of season 2 ended. It's just like
yeah.
the biggest cock tease ever, as we said earlier.
Because I believe from what I've read and
This was
seen that
supposed to be episode 9.
this was supposed
Yeah.
to be episode 9.
Yeah, we better
I
had
want
10 episodes of this whole too.
I want to say this about the show, about what the show did. The show basically gave us the biggest middle finger you could possibly imagine because of this, Rashad. Some of y'all want to bitch, complain, piss, and moan about season 2, when we was letting y'all know we building to something. And me and Rashad, I think, were like some of the only people that were like, we get it. It's not what folk thought it was going to be full blown dragon warfare, but we realized, hey, this is what you call prelude to war.
Yeah, right
This is
around
get
episode 6, I was like, yeah, we not
this is
going, yeah. And it's
yeah.
like
We was
8
like,
episodes. We
yeah,
definitely not building up to
yeah. We was like,
like a big
this
fight.
is a prelude to war. They gave us that middle finger and said, y'all want battles? Here you go. You're welcome. Battle here now. And apparently, it's supposed to be crazy this entire season. Like you know what I'm saying
Absolutely, because
with the
you can tell you can tell
yeah
that we're not getting a whole lot of rest. All right,
yeah. All
so
right.
speaking of Coast's granddaughter, so we
Do,
got
do you want to start with
I,
how we got to what happens in the air, or just go to the air battle? Because we got to talk about how we got to the air with her
yeah
goofy
yeah. So
ass.
let's talk about Raina, and then we can talk about Jace.
Okay.
because that's
Okay.
kind of how the suit and then they converge. All right, so we got black girls.
Surprisingly, this episode opens up with Raina.
Yeah, so we got Raina just out here again,
Hmm.
lost, trying to
Hmm.
find her way after she dipped the from the what's some niggas' names? Who
We're gonna talk about that.
oh yeah, yeah. All right, yeah, yeah.
I got thoughts on that,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah.
she dipped from them anyway.
Yeah,
Because she
yeah,
knows she's about to catch that L. Anyway,
uh-huh.
so she goes to finds as again as leading from episode 8, she finds a dragon,
Sheep stealer.
sheep stealer, and sheep stealer is living up to its name because it is definitely roasting sheep for fun.
Hey yo, why did sheep stealer look like Bubba for Forrest Gump with that underbite? That was the craziest underbite. G-Force.
I was
This
like, damn, this is a
that's it.
really I can't even this dragon is ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Well,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
as some of our grandparents and great grandparents would say, illiformed, illiformed child. That thing, a crucial underbite, like, and
Yeah.
it was giving me Bubba Gump, Bubba from for hey Forrest, we gonna go out here and do this, and it's Rashad. This is a wild dragon,
Yeah.
and she just like easing up on it.
Look, Harry.
Look,
Look,
kitty,
Harry.
look, kitty. For y'all that don't know, Lakiri and Valerian
Um,
me calm. Lakiri, look like, girl, don't you see I'm over here eating the hell you want or whatever.
yeah, that was a very
Wow,
bold move to run
yeah,
into the wild animal whilst eating and
right.
just be like,
So
hey,
we thought it was bold in season one when young Aemond walked up on Vhagar when Vhagar was sleeping. It was like, look at it. So she like, look Kiri. He like, girl, go on somewhere. I'm eating. Sitting there munching and eating, and she just starts walking up to it and got up on the dragon and started climbing the scales and got on that dragon. The dragon said, "Are you disrupt, girl? Did I say I'm eating? Go somewhere." And proceeded to fly her ass all over the goddamn place. And she was just hanging on for dear life. I'm gonna already say this. Rada already irritated me. I don't know why Rada irritated me last season, but that last episode last season, when she finally go to the mountain and saw the dragon, that look she had was horrifying. You know what I'm talking about, Rashad, with them
bro,
eyes? That shit was horrifying.
she, yo, I don't know
Like
why that was the
that.
choice that she made as an actress, but it was terrifying.
It was terrible. It was
Yo, it's
terrible.
like it was like I'm scared, I'm happy, I'm
Happy.
bewildered, I'm super anxious. This all the emotions, just that was the face.
That and it was ghastly. So she's riding around. Well, he's flying her around. He ain't riding. And they go like to the top of the mountain, to another mountain. And he's basically like, get off me! It flung her
Flung her ass
ass
off.
off. And she's sitting there. And do you know what she started doing, right, Rashad?
What's that?
She started singing the first line to that Valerian Dragon lullaby that Daemon
I
did
thought, yeah,
when Daemon went to
yeah,
go see Vermithor in episode 10 of in season one. She
yep.
was starting to sing that like calming dragon. She said, "Hi, man." No, she said, "Oh, okay, yo, just relax, yo,
Yeah,
chill."
I guess you don't like songs.
I
Like,
I get you, and so it's kind of like Sheep Stealer was like, "You a bold one, little girl. You know what? I'm gonna leave you right here." He flies away. Time pass, comes back, and she's scared to death. He looking at it, and all of a sudden blah, and just spits up two lambs, two sheeps. Roast both of them, then take one and fling it to him. And be like, "Here, girl, I know you're hungry. Eat that shit." And just flung it to her. She proceeded to destroy that. Rashad, I don't know how long that daggone sheep was in that damn dragon's
It
mouth.
don't
Okay,
even matter. That
it's
girl
the,
ain't ate for days.
but you know what? Let's just go ahead and say the dragon fire killed whatever bacteria
Yeah,
is
yeah,
there.
obviously. That shit was roasted,
And
bro.
they were just sitting there, like he barbecued for it. He had a barbecue for it and everything. Cookout, like, hey, what up, cuz? And they sitting there eating, and she like, all right, that cool. And then what do we see? Come back to her. She's flying on them again, and they're heading to Dragonstone.
Tony. Tony.
Huh?
She's telling she's still in English. We gotta go home. Like, nigga, you don't know where
Yeah,
home
you don't
is.
know how, man. This nigga wild. Like, what are we doing? Just like this thing is like, Rashad. Like, what's the movie from the '80s? Howie Mandel walked like a man when the kid got raised by wolves and stuff. It's
That's
like,
all
yeah.
right. You really you pull that out your ass,
I
man.
know I did. I just
I
thought of
hated that movie, yo.
yeah, walk like a
Oh
anyway.
my God, that movie sucked. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So she like, we gotta go home, and they go Dragonstone, and she like, yes. And starts talking Valerian back to her, Dragonstone, and then she sees the battle going on. We need to go aid them. I want to say little girl,
Yeah, stop right there.
and we gonna
So
stop right there with her goofy ass.
so 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 back on Dragonstone, we got Jace and we got his mama. And we got like a couple people on the council. It's a pretty
Yeah,
skeleton crew at the castle.
yeah.
And of course we already know that
Alicent.
Alicent came to Dragonstone, offered
Mm-hmm.
a treatise of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
With taking we going, she said, hey, you can kill my son. Just
Yeah.
grant me, my daughter, and my
Elena.
grandchild
Uh-huh.
passage, and you can have it. I don't want it. I don't need you. I don't want you. And she was like, cool. But of course, because it's Game of Thrones,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Communication is the real enemy
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
this, because like, yo, even though Dragonstone and King's Landing ain't necessarily far,
No.
the news that Aemon and I'm sorry, Aegon and Larys left
Uh-huh.
has not hit, because it's been days since people
Mm-hmm.
have seen them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So mind you, she's like, all right, I got the plans. I'm thinking, she wants the peace. She wants me. She understands it. What does she want in return? I told you what she wants in return. I'm going to get ready to take King's Landing.
Impulsiveness, I repeat.
Oh, absolutely.
Because she's
Absolutely.
so excited to get this done. And you see
Overzealous.
everybody else on the daggone committee that's there is like,
What if it's a trap, my nigga?
what is this
Like,
is a trap? Even her confidant, the white worm, Mysteria is like,
oh, you think this is legit?
you think this cool or whatever? And she's like, yeah, we Gucci.
She
Me and her
came,
used to
she
be,
she came here. You know how that's a lot of trouble to come here.
yeah.
I'm like,
Hmm.
Rainier, you went to King's Landing twice. Calm down, yo. It's
Yeah,
not that
stop
much.
playing.
It's not
Stop
that much.
playing.
It's not that much trouble. Y'all figured
Yeah.
out the scheme to get in and out.
Hmm. Are we gonna talk about what Allison, or we gonna still just stick with this because this leading up to the battle?
Yeah.
Okay, so that happened. So I guess a day or so passed, and Bella is coming back with Moon Dancer. She hops off that, hey yo, your Grace. It even got lit out there. The battle is going on, and she like, oh, it must be the Greyjoys or the Lannisters. Like,
He said,
no, my
nigga,
nigga,
it's the
this is the
triarchy.
triarchy. And she had that look like, what? And Paulson was coming in again.
I gotta go help.
She says, all right, cool. Get my riding leathers. I'm going out there. And everyone looking like, no, what? And then Jason's like, hey, yo, ma, relax. Like, hey, yo, this is horrible. You are the queen. He said, yo, you are the queen. You don't need to go. If something happened to you, she looks at him and said, then you're going to be the king. Faster than expected. And just slams the door in his face.
Hilarious.
My man was like, and that's some stereotypical mama type stuff right there. Ma, what do you, hey, look, boy, stay in a child's place. Dude, basically close the door. And so what does Jace do? He pulls a power move. He tells her like one king guard is left that
Yeah,
she
the
had.
one Queen's
Queen
Guard.
guard left. It says, "Hey, lock that door, bar her, don't let her come out." And he like, "Hey, yo, like she's the queen, I'm the guard. I gotta do what she say." He said, "Your job is to protect the queen at all costs, even at her own detriment." And he was looking at her, and the queen guard dude, he was like, "Yeah, this is kind of crazy.
Oh, yeah, I don't think she should be going out either.
Yeah, she be going out here." And he was like, "All right." So at that point, you say to yourself, "Cool, Jace. You have shown that you are a good diplomat, period, throughout this series or whatever. You know what I'm saying, bartering with the Starks to bring the Winter Wolves down, bartering with the freight, the trash ass
Yeah,
phrase that
yeah.
say, hey, can we need to use the
You
you know what
use
I'm
your
saying,
passageway
yeah, use the
for the
twins so they can
rights.
come through.
Yeah.
Then this is when he jumps the Shark Tank. Rashad, yeah, I'm gonna go out there if we're gonna do this. And then once again, we have a good black woman, Bella. His woman, his betrothal's like, hey, yo, yo, yo. I think first of all, you need to tell my man, don't do this. You know that order because that could be looked at as treasonous. And he's like, whatever. Then he was like, secondly, you don't need to be going out there either. This man proceeds, Rashad, to talk about how, oh yeah, we've been training for this our whole life. We can win this war. I can do this. This is what I was, this is what I've been training for. This and that. Our dragons are big, my dragon big enough now. And you know what I'm saying? I can go do this. And then he looks at his girl. And this is impulsiveness number two. You do not put your woman in harm's way, Rashad. He grabs her. You can come with me. We can do this. And she was like, all right, bet I get to burn something because she been dying to burn something since last season. To anyway,
Yeah.
burn something anyway since last season. So we go back to the battle, and I know we already talked about how the battle ended with Corlys and them, but Corlys is out there with Alan. Alan's like, hey yo, pops, it's the triarchy. You know what I'm saying? They trying to surround us. Blah blah blah, this and that. Here comes good old Jace on Vermax and Bella on Moon Dancer, and they start torching them Dracarson and Five, these daggone ships, man. And like you see Alan smile like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about, and everything. And then what do we see? I brought this up. Oh, girl, Rocco Lohar says, hey yo, give me the catapult. basically, basically, he was like, go get the blanket. Go get the chopper. Get the
Yes.
chopper, yo. They hooked that thing up. They needed her in King's Land in the future. Cause she was lethal with that thing.
She was like,
She said, okay, okay.
mm.
She had her trying to like, alright, it's gonna be about 5 degrees north, 5 degrees east, and shot the daggone bolt. Now it looked like the bolt didn't pierce the skin, but got hooked onto like the collar or something, or
Yeah,
maybe
yeah, yeah.
it
It looked
didn't.
like,
That first one looked like it
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
hooked onto the collar of it, and it was so smart what they did. They had shot the bolt, but had the other
Put
end
that
tied to an
hoe on an
anchor.
anchor. I said, the yo, man.
And
Yo, Rocco was so smart
yeah, and
and
Jace was
stupid at the
like,
same time.
and Jace said, "Fly, fly up, fly, bro, bro. What are we doing
Are
here?
you not paying attention?
Thank
Like,
God."
and this is the
Hmm.
part where like Jace and Bella are just two different beasts
Hmm.
because of how they were reared.
Hmm.
Um, Mr. Adams, shout out, Mr. Okay, like so. Quick aside, Paul Adams was our band director, one of our band directors in Norfolk State, the great Mr. Paul I. Adams,
Hmm.
and for some reason he posted on his story today a story about how if you let your kids, if you raise your kids basically like a soft life, they're never gonna be able to grow up and be able to like, deal with like, tough times.
Hmm.
And this is really the story of Jace and Bella.
Yeah.
Rhaenyra raised Jace and RIP to our sweet boy Luke,
Uh-huh.
raised them in the
Hmm.
comforts of the castle.
Oh, don't forget too, she warded Raina too. Cause remember Raina.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. And
Uh-huh.
Raina was there too with her aunt for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But
Was with some real one. Was with
Bella was
Rhaenys.
was with Rhaenys.
Hmm.
And also beforehand, she was reared by Daemon.
Daemon. Yeah.
And Daemon didn't give a damn about them kids. And also, they was on they was really on time because I think she was one of the first ones out of the kids to actually be able to have a dragon, right?
Out of the kids,
She was one of the first ones, right?
no, it was Jace. It was they on Dragonstone. Moon Dancer is a little came a little bit later or
Yeah,
whatever. Moon Dancer and them came a
yeah,
little
but
bit later.
you can tell like the in regards
Uh-huh.
to training
Mm-hmm.
and how much like actual time put in,
Mm-hmm.
how many hours logged being a pilot of that daggone dragon, you can
Mm-hmm.
tell who nicer with the dragon.
Right.
And
Who
if
really been training? Who
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 really
been
out
training?
here, you know what I'm saying, in industries out them whatever euphemism you want to use, it was
Hey yo,
definitely Bella.
remember last season when he went and they was venting with each other talking, and and she was outside practicing with a crossbow. I
Yeah.
ain't never seen Jace practice with no type of weaponry except that time he got his ass kicked when he was little. When he was little by a young Aegon and young Aemond.
Yo,
Like, like
straight bitching them
you
boys.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. Because the whole time, right? Because here's the funny thing. The whole time is like your dad is hard and strong, and y'all the weakest boys ever. Like that's like George R. R. Martin is just funny. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not even like a huge like leap to make that,
yeah,
but it's just funny because them boys died. Pack them boys up
yeah.
quick. So we still in this battle, right? And
Uh-huh.
and and black woman again saving the day because she
Yeah.
swoops down Moon Dancer, slices off the
The anchor.
the
Uh-huh.
anchor, and then he's actually able to fly because he doesn't
Uh-huh.
have the weight of the world on his side,
Ha
ripping his
ha.
insides out.
Yeah.
So and then as this battle progresses, right, and they're doing pretty decent, as you alluded to earlier. Sheep Stealer and daggone Raina come out of nowhere, and she's like, "Yo, I gotta help. I gotta help. I see the battle. I gotta help." We haven't seen, mind you, they ain't seen her in weeks. Don't know she got a dragon. Has no recollection. They didn't even recognize her when she
They don't
got
even
there.
they've never seen this dragon before.
Nah, this is a brand new ass dragon. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? And the thing is, too, is like not even they haven't seen this dragon. They don't even know if it's friendly or not
Yeah.
because fucking sheep stealer is obliterating
Everything.
everything.
At first,
She said,
at first
yo,
takes out like two Triarchy ships, Dracarys, and she's like, yeah. And the next thing you know, we get to one of Corlys' ships. She said,
they're
no,
friendly.
that's not the enemy. No. And she just keeps saying, Doharis, serve, serve. Look here, Jesus Christ, help. Yo, no. I just want
Not
y'all to understand something.
true.
Raina was the living embodiment of lying on your resume.
Oh, Tony.
Can you perform this job?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You know what? Everything your resume looks legit. It looks like you know what you're doing. Sure, you're hired.
Tony, I said she was on when a 9-year-old steals a parent's car, goes for a drive.
Yo, yeah, like it was. It was crazy. It's like,
It was
and
so
I
funny.
mean, and Sheep Stealer was just having a gay old time, just out there. Oh snap! I ain't never done nothing like this before. Just
Like nigga, this is home. Should
this
have
is
been came back here.
I
You know what I'm
should have
saying?
been doing this, torching up ships, and you see like Bella's like, hey, yeah,
Who the hell is this?
and like, hey, smooth dancer, attack. And they go, and then I think, and then she realized how big Sheep Stealer is not
Nah,
small.
ain't no
Sheep
little.
Stealer,
Yeah, yeah.
Sheep Stealer
Ain't no
big as
little.
shit.
Ain't no little dragon.
And she was like, oh, evade and stuff like that. And you know, whoa, evade, evade. And they sitting there, and like Sheep Stealer, and she's like, that's my sister. It was the pound of the dragon. Stop, please stop.
Tony,
Dolores,
hey man,
sir.
I got a screenshot of
Uh-huh.
Rhaena's face on
Yeah.
that dragon when she's swooping trying to get hit.
Yeah.
Shout out to
The
that
vi-
actress, yo.
yeah.
Her facial expressions are just the best because she is
Yeah.
scared as hell. And then Jace, and then
He sees
Jace
his woman in
sees,
trouble.
he gonna try to help out, right? But
Mm-hmm.
stupid. Not only is he trying to help out, he's also flying really low,
Very low. Mm-hmm.
dangerously low. Not understanding that like 15 minutes ago, he got shot out. He almost got shot out of the sky.
Yeah.
So then like and then the show does a very sneaky thing. The show makes you think that only the what's the name of her ship again?
the the bitch fist. Got
Yes, that only the bitch fits has
the little
like the
scorpion. Yeah.
like the air the rocket missiles, you know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? And Uncle Morum got him because when I mean he was flying solo and it was like
Got him
got him.
clean. And this one,
It was a good hit because
and the thing, and I've seen some people be like, "Yo, I've seen like the dragons get hit with spears and stuff." You gotta understand these dragons are still young. Their scales aren't as developed
yeah,
as those older dragons. Them dragons are like the same age as them kids, like 16, 17 years old. They not,
yeah.
they ain't the daggone like
Yeah, they're not like
vermithor and all them.
they're not like second or third rider dragons.
No,
Because
these are first.
like the best dragons already had like four riders already,
Yeah, uh-huh.
or been like sheep stealer just had one rider 80 years ago or some shit.
Right. And he just
So
big and
we
diesel.
just we just out here in
Yeah.
the streets just having fun
Uh-huh.
eating sheep. So now they throw that anchor down and this dragon is fighting for his life. I said, damn, man. I said, yo, that dragon is definitely dead. The dragon goes underwater. And this right here, Tony,
hmm
was the funniest part of the entire episode.
Oh shit.
I laughed so hard, Tony. So Jace is on the dragon. This nigga still telling the dragon to fly, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And dragon's fully immersed in water. I mean,
Yeah.
submerged in water. And you see Jace going down too. He's like, and then he's facing the cliffs.
Question. You and you and
Hold on, hold on,
go ahead.
Tony.
Uh-huh.
You hear? He's like, oh, your flag fell. He turns around,
Damn.
and then you see like the people on the ship, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like 20 niggas with bow and arrows on the ship, and then he see, and then you see another one, and then he just killed his bastard so easily, and then you just see his little soft body just goes straight on down into the water. I was so weak. And the sad part is, like, I don't feel bad. Like, Jace is one of them kids who just want to fight to prove themselves that they got something. And this is why I'm saying, like, he just was way too overzealous. The fact that his overzealousness got him killed is the problem. He was way too overzealous. His
As
overzealousness got him killed.
soon as you start talking about him dying, the flag was like, oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But
Sad.
yeah, and it's funny because like Bella even tried to save him again, but they were still shooting things at her, and
Yeah.
she had survival of the fittest and bounce. also before that happened, Jace realized, oh snap, Raina, is that you? And Raina go flying away. Oh Jace, I just want to say this, Raina, you are the reason they did. I know that some people are like, well, Jace didn't snuck his. No, 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 no. Technically, yes, Jace should have stayed his young ass home.
Definitely.
But Raina, you was operating an equipment without the proper license, ma'am.
Dog, man. It's
Without
just
proper license. And and God bless your soul. Because when Rhaenyra finds out that her baby boy died, basically supposed to be the next in line after her has died because of your
recklessness.
recklessness. She's gonna be pissed off, but she's gonna be even more pissed off. And you better hope she don't kill you because if I'm Rhaenyra, first thing I'm gonna say is, Raina, what you mean? What you mean he died because of Raina? I have a dragon, Your Grace. Okay, where the fuck are my kids at? That's
Oh
why I was gonna
man,
get to
I
that.
feel you, bro. I couldn't disagree more, man. Like this is all the way Jace's fault.
You
Like
think so?
absolutely, man. That nigga never should have came because this is okay. This is kind of like like what started it. Okay, because think about it. Think about it like this. I just
Okay,
hypothetical. Let's
okay.
just say if Jace and Bella stayed home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Randa comes back. She just torching ships. More than likely, they kill her. And then it's like, yo, guess what happened? Another dragon showed up. We don't even know who was on it because now the dragon is dead and the rider is also in the water. So it becomes the mystery dragon who just was uh, just lighting everybody up and don't nobody know who it was. And now Raina just goes on dead forever. And she never made it to whatever that nameless place is that we
Now,
won't name.
now I hear you say that, but my rebuttal to that is that means it's a good chance that Corlys and the motherfuckers would have been dead, dead, dead.
Exactly, because
Corlys,
it would have been on it, and then you're right,
and
but
she would have lost her hand. And he's basically been the steady person on her
yeah, on her counsel, yeah,
on her on her council. That's only
and
why
and and,
I
and that
blame
would have
her.
yeah, like and that because think about it like this too. Bella had enough sense to not engage initially. She saw what was going on, reported back, said, "Look, my queen, some shit going on."
Yeah.
I think, I'm not sure. I just want to let you know
Hmm.
it's not like it's not these people who think it is. Our old foes from back in the day, they regrouped, they came back. It's the triarchy. I done saw the ships and the
Right.
flags. Like it's the triarchy. I'm I'm not gonna mess with it because it's out of my pay grade. Jace, because he think again, because he is royalty born, he can make a call. On the real, he should let his mama die and he would have been the king.
Oh shit.
And that's the reality of it because that's how it should have went. Because now who in line? The baby? The fuck? Like you know what I'm
Um.
saying? Like
So I'll say this. I know they deviated some in the books here. I'll just say
of
this
course.
from what I know. Apparently, Rhaenyra was never going to goddamn leave. She never was going. She basically sent Jace, Bella, and the Dragon Seas.
Because because the way the story tells it, the
Uh-huh.
Dragon Seas was on they was out like
The
like
God's Eye. They was over there
God
on the
yeah.
God's Eye, which is the island right in the middle of the lake where Harrenhal is.
And
You know, they
Harry,
get them in.
they over there
But
by Harrenhal, trying, like
yeah, trying to wait for they waiting to pull up and jump
they
Vagar
can't. Yeah,
for
they over there camping out for some Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Waiting
yeah.
for
Oh, Vagar.
waiting for
And
Vagar to come.
Vagar.
And of course,
Yeah.
we know
But
Vagar.
Yeah.
Ain't
Yeah.
arrived yet. Hold on real
But that's
quick, yo. Hold on real
go
quick, real
ahead.
quick, real quick. So, yo, them three bastards sitting there, and we got Alan's brother and
Uh-huh.
the two bastards,
Uh-huh.
like yeah,
Adam, Hugh, and Ulf.
yeah. Off is an idiot, and it's what's his other kid's the other dude's name?
Adam.
Yeah, no, the other one.
Hugh.
Yeah, Hugh. And Hugh is stupid too. Because this nigga think he gonna get a castle. Like, bro,
Because he's a knight.
he said, bro, you're not a lord, you're a knight. What you gonna get? A horse? He said, I got a fucking dragon on a horse. And then like, exactly. Because
Yeah.
you stupid. Nobody
Yeah.
promised you a castle.
And then the
And
dude tried to lighten up and said, "Hey man, women gonna be throwing themselves at you.
listen,
I have even more women with a
if I had a
daggone."
castle, you know what I'm saying?
What did he say? He says, "I can't." He says, I can't sleep in a and drink a dragon." I'm like, "You got a dragon, dumbass."
That was
On
yeah,
top of that,
it was so funny.
yeah.
The
On
funniest
top,
part was
on top of
yo,
that too, him trying to drop a deuce, and you see a children of the forest,
yo,
like you saw that one that last season, just roaming around looking at him, and then you see the goat. I've come to my conclusion of what that goat is. That chick turns into that goat.
gotta
Alice
be.
Rivers. It
Yeah,
gotta
Alice,
be because
yeah. She is shapeshifter.
she popped out of nowhere. They were looking like, "Who are you?" And she, "I'm a witch." Let me tell you something.
Yo, the dude was like, all right, yo, I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah, yeah, right, right. You know that was some black stuff there. You know what? All right, y'all. It's time to pack it up, here.
And she was like, no, no, you should leave.
You should leave.
They need you at
Yeah,
Driftmark.
yeah. They need you right there. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, so
Yo, so
them
funny,
little two
man.
scenes were funny as hell. But I just want to say this about right there, Raina. I get it, Rashad, everything, but yo, you're right. You're exactly right. What she was. Ooh, I'm gonna sneak out and get mom and dad car and go driving, and she did. But Rhaenyra is gonna be even more pissed about where the hell are my three sons at? Because remember, she charged her with, "Hey, you can be the mother to them." And I remember we did have a
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I forgot
yeah, yeah,
about.
yeah. So no, this is on her monkey ass, yo, for real.
Yeah.
This
Because
is on
hold on,
her.
Tony. Okay, all right. Where did they go? Was
So remember they went to the Vale
there? They were yeah
with the Aaron chick, the cousin. She was a cousin of Rhaenyra, and she
yeah
was pissed off because she was like, "Hey,
yeah.
I thought you said she gonna bring some dragons." She said she did. I mean, some full grown dragons protect us and stuff. And she basically was irritated with that and bartered a deal for them to go cross the narrow sea to go to Pentos or
Yeah.
whatever. And that's where Daemon and Lyanna and the girls were when they were
Were
kids and
beforehand,
stuff
yeah.
beforehand. And so when they was on their way there, she saw the dragon in the distance and abandoned her post because. And the thing is, Rhaenyra told her like, "Hey, you hold the future of this family here
Because
with
she
the
pretty much
boys."
realized, like, look, yo,
Yeah,
we could all die.
like what? Five dragon eggs plus her three kids or whatever. She
Yeah.
said she saw that dragon. Fuck these kids. Let me go get me this daggone get this dragon. Hey, Rhaenyra is gonna snap. Where are my children? Because I
Who
wonder what's going
knows?
to happen. Because in the books, during the Battle of the Gullet, before the battle actually started, the Triarchy intercepted the ship that the kids were on
Oh shit.
and held them motherfuckers as a ransom. Yeah, so I don't know if that's gonna happen here. Sorry, spoiler warning for that. That happened in the books. They
Yeah.
intercepted that boat that had the kids on it. They intercepted them, except for one. One was able to escape or whatnot. So yeah, man. So that's that when it comes with. I want to talk about some King's Landing
Yeah. Let's get into it. Let's
stuff
get
or
into
whatever.
it. Plenty of time.
All right. So your girl Alicent is returning to King's Landing. You know, she's feeling like, all right, bet, cool. This is what we're gonna do. It's over with. It's
Hmm.
over with. You know, Rhaenyra's gonna come here in a couple of days. I'm gonna open the gates. You know, whatever. Soon as she steps foot, Your Grace, the king would like to meet with you. Okay. She goes. And he's like, no. the throne room because she was heading towards the quarters,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
she was like, "Throne room, okay." She opened that door and she see Aemond sitting on that throne, and she like, "Oh my God, why are you on the throne?" And he's like, "Yeah, Aegon done abdicated the throne, and that worm Larys is gone." Because we also see where when Aemon finds out that Aegon is missing, he goes and grabs the Black Maester all while
Yeah,
drag,
that made me mad. Like, bro.
drag that man out of his sleep. He was, huh? What happened? Huh? What happened? And then was about to behead him. It was like he said, "Hey, yo, can you tell me what I'm about to die for?" He was like, "Yeah, Aegon missing. Where he at?" Nigga, I don't know. I was asleep. What do you mean? And then the other dude for the council was like, hey, yo, chill, Aemon. Yo, Larys gone too. And he was like, hmm. And then we cut to a scene where we see Larys and Aegon in the back of a Raven trolley. And like Aegon is like, oh God,
I need some milk
the
of the
milk of the
poppy.
poppy. He said, man, I forgot to get some milk of the poppy, basically. On the way out, sorry,
And I rushed to
man.
leave.
In a rush to leave, I forgot to get it. He was like, endure. He says, you're the king. He was like, man, he said, I'm the king of Raven shit, and I got a daggone cripple protecting me. Get out of my face, nigga. That's what he basically was like. Get out of my face. And
Funny.
they basically get pulled over by the cops, which were basically Rhaenyra's people. And they're like, "Who are y'all?" And they're trying to lie. "Oh, we taking these to White Harbor. We're going to the Citadel." And they're like, nah, what's going on here with you?" And then finally, she says, finally, he was like, "All right, if y'all look, bend the knee and claim Rhaenyra." Aegon was like, "This dude ain't got no dick. He crippled. I ain't doing that." And they said, "All right, kill him." It's like, and Loris was like, "Yo, he ain't gonna do it because this is Aegon." And it was like, "What?" He was like, "Man, what you talking about? I'm not Aegon." "Yeah, you are, man. You Aegon." "Hey, man, the crown is in the bag." And they're getting ready to kill him. Like, "No, no, no. I think we would be worth more if you take us to her alive more than dead. You can ask for whatever you want at this point." So that's what you see from them. But back at the crib,
Yeah.
Aemon is like crashing out. And Alicent is like, "Yo, why are you still here? You supposed to be going to Harrenhal." So what? Oh, this is that. And then she was like, "But you supposed to be meeting up with my brother, your uncle, Christian Cole. They like out there by themselves." And he like, "Yeah, and you know, I'm the king now, baby." You know what I'm saying? I'm King Regent. I ain't Regent no more. I'm the king. He gone.
I gotta stay
And
here.
got to stay here. So then you cut to Alicent talking with Helena, and Helena's like, yeah, I didn't know this dude was gone," talking about her husband, which is Aegon. And so Alicent writes a note and is like, "Yo, I gotta get this to my my bro my I think that's her other brother or uncle or whatever,
Yeah,
Ormond
yeah, yeah, Orman.
Hightower.
Yeah.
Ormond." She signs it, seals it, calls the guard in. "Hey, this is from the king." There you go, Helena. "The king?" And it's like, God, it's like
Like,
we gotta be light with Helena because
like,
we've already
girl.
Helena's on the spectrum
Girl,
and
shut your
stuff.
ass up.
Shut up. And
Cause
they
she
so
like the king's coming back.
the king coming back. And so,
Like, all right. But for now,
but for now, this and that.
your other brother's a king.
Your
So
other brother king. Then later on, she goes and meets with Aemon and Rashad. Once again, we be knowing because we talked about this last season.
we definitely did.
Aemon has an Oedipus complex when it comes to his mother.
Electra. Electra for sons,
Mhm.
Oedipus for girls.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. So he has this
Shout out
thing.
to shout out to Dr. Dandridge on Norfolk State.
Yeah, Dr. Dandridge. Shout out to her. So he's talking, and she's trying to convince him to get out of there so her plan can still work. It's like, "Hey, you need to go to Harrenhal. It's best to go to Harrenhal. This and that, the River Lords." And he's like, All right, cool. Do this for you, mother. And he proceeds to lean in and kisses his mama. And this is something he's been wanting to do. Meanwhile, Alicent has a look on her face. Uh, I know this nigga is not kissing me. She is horrified, mortified, but she's going along with it just to get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? She's doing it just to deal with it.
Is
And
is is she the worst mother?
definitely the worst mother. Worst mother of all. Rashad, it's the track record is there. She's the worst.
God.
Alicent has been trashed since season one. And I've said this. People try to be like, well, you gotta understand what Alicent's coming from. Alicent has always tried to play that she's great. She's greater than thou. She's this pious woman. She's raised daggone two complete maniacs for sons. One that she wanted to put on the throne, who she knew won't trash, who that we saw he sexually assaulted one chick, and one chick and everything, and he's a drunkard. And then you got this one right here, Aemond, who he has some type of psychological issues because mommy psychological issues or whatnot. And I mean, she told him, "Yo, you should have been the king." In reality, Aemon probably should have, but his impulsiveness is once his impulsiveness as well is out of control. So we
Yeah.
see that he is planning to go to Harrenhal, and she's relieved, but she's also scared to death at the fact of how her son is acting in the relationship that he's trying to bond with his
Yeah,
with
yeah,
his
yeah,
with
yeah.
his
She
mother.
because we already know like when he was going to the whorehouse, he wasn't even had sex. He was just having like naked cuddle spooning times with somebody and just talking.
Who resembled Allison, who was a red-haired woman, older woman and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we about to wrap this up to the last part, the last group of people we're going to talk about, and my favorite character of probably the whole Game of Thrones franchise so far, good old Daemon Targaryen, the only person who did his job,
Bro, yeah, bro.
who did his job in this episode. You see that he took that Riverland army and they crushed that Lannister army that was coming from Tywin's brother Jason across the way. Did you notice, Rashad, in the first scene that they killed that stupid lion that he
Yeah,
had?
yo, they were just
They were
jabbing the
jabbing
line.
at
I
they were
was like, bro,
jabbing.
I was like, where does line come from? I said, oh shit, it's the Lannisters.
That's the Lannister lion that he had. Remember, he had the thing like, my lion and all and stuff, and they like wrecked that entire army. You see our little young Oscar daggone Tully, he daggone blooded up and like, yeah. And he was about to do some trash stuff. He was like, "Hey, where's Jason at?" And he was like, "Yo, Jason
No
skedaddled as soon as
way.
the Vanguard broke." And he was like, "Oh, we need to go chase him." And he was like, "Man, we got to collect our dead." He was like, "Man, we don't need to collect no dead." He said, "Si-" he said, "Carax is gonna take care of them. He hungry too. Him hungry." And he said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, no, 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 no. Our rivermen are water and mud. We got to send our people back to the. They came out the mud. We got to send them back to the
Yeah,
mud
yeah. Per our custom,
per our
we gotta
custom.
bury them.
We got
You
to
not
nice.
you and your crazy dragons. I'm gonna burn our men to Chris. Okay.
They're not gonna burn them and eat them. Okay. And the next thing you know, they hear rumbling and rustling in the woods. And Damon's like, "To arms!" And they form up and rank up quick. And what do we see, Rashawn? We
Your favorite group.
we see my favorite group. The winter wolves come through that thing. Them old men came through there. And Damon's looking like, I don't know who these old men are, but they look crazy as hell. And they look like they just finished going through war. The leader comes through. Roderick Dustindale is his name. Dustin, if I believe. And I believe they call him Rowdy. Rowdy Roddy is his name they call him.
All
If
right,
I'm
George.
mistaken.
All right,
They
George.
said, my man
There's some
came.
copyright
Right,
infringement
for
going
sure.
on here.
Shout out, rest in peace to Roddy Piper, man. You know what I'm saying? He proceeds to chuck a decapitated head at Daemon. Daemon looks and said, "Oh snap! These niggas have killed Jason already. It is Jason Lannister." And then and they say, and then he proceeds to say, "I believe the hardest line in this entire episode.
Yeah.
We have came to die for the Dragon Lady."
I was like, damn.
Rashad, we have came to die for the Dragon Lady. Not come to fight, not come to
We
defend,
come to die.
because for those of y'all that was confused by that line, it was said in the first episode of last season when Jace met with Cregan Stark. He was like, "Hey, winter is coming. Yeah, I got about 3,000 winter wolves that need to come. They've done bled and stuff." And he was like, "Just gonna bring these old," he says, "these old men." He said, "these white beards." He says, "No, don't worry about the white beards." He says, "Listen, man, winter's coming. It ain't gonna be a lot of food and stuff like that. They lived already too many winters. They know, hey, we want to make sure it's enough food for our wives, kids, and grandkids. We know what time it is. We come to fight, and we know we not coming back home." When you have people who have nothing to lose, Rashad, that's who I want on my team. That's all I'm
Bro,
saying.
like,
That's that's all
you
I'm
know,
saying.
he uttered those words, and I was like, damn, this is about to be so good because like even though we don't see them fight, it's
Mm-hmm.
such a like a great introduction to them. It's like,
Yeah,
look, they already killed the remaining Lannisters
yeah.
and knew who was running the whole thing to
Mm-hmm.
prove to Daemon and everybody else that like, look, we actually on the same side without having
Yeah.
to say a whole lot. Yeah,
Oh,
this is super dope.
and one more thing, we did see a quick glimpse of Ormond Hightower getting the letter from Alicent. He's a germaphobe. He smelled that dude and said, "Oh God," and pulled out his little perfume. And, oh, okay,
Stinking ass nigga.
stinking ass nigga. But yeah,
So
man.
yo, also, we saw a quick aside from the number one hater, Sir Christian Cole, and what's called his other brother.
Yeah, Gawain, Sir Gawain. Yeah.
Sir Gawain. And Gawain is
Uh,
like, bro, like, what is like your men? These niggas suck. Like, I actually seen the girl leaving the tent with a titty out, and dude was like, yo, he definitely abuses, definitely abused her. What's
uh,
going on? So like,
and Christian Cole just on the bitch ass that he is talking about some okay, and
yeah,
like okay, and
because he over here painting a shield or something. Like he's just
uh-huh.
like he's in a whole different world. Not only that, but
Mm-hmm.
he's like fully traumatized. He is in this nothing really matters at all. Mama, I just killed a man. Like he is full blown nihilism right now.
Yeah.
Everything is like the world doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
The dragons blew everything up because
Mm-hmm.
what's the battle that he was traumatized from
Yeah,
that
Rook's
Rhaenys?
Rest. Rook's
Yes,
Rest.
yeah,
Yeah,
Battle of Rook's Rest, like that changed his whole outlook on what life was, and he
mm-hmm.
says, you know what, nothing matters, I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, man, let me just paint, man. Them niggas they gonna rape and pillage, man. Let's go ahead and let them. And
Yeah.
Sir Gawain is like, but our morals.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I thought we were nice. You know what I'm saying? Like this not what
Uh-huh.
nice do. He's like, yeah, man, this shit, it don't matter, bro. It
Yeah.
don't matter at all.
Woo. This was a hell of an episode, Rashad. Probably
It
one of my
was.
favorite episodes out of the two and one episode seasons that we've had, man. Probably one of my favorites. So here it comes, Rashad. Favorite time. MVP.
MVP. Oh man, that is a good question.
I'll tell you mine, okay?
All right, go ahead.
I want to give an honorable mention first.
Okay.
My honorable mention goes to Shirako Lohar. shout out to her because she straight up, as out of control as she did, she caused a lot of damage with the plan that, you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
whatever. But my MVP, it gotta go to our boy Alan of Hall. Alan of Hall, man, is my MVP. Because I mean he showed he was a good first mate. You know what I'm saying? He was a good first mate. He daggone was able to, you know, give commands properly when Corlys kind of froze up a little bit when he saw Driftmark burning. He took control. And then at the end of the day, when Corlys got taken out for what we saw, he's the one that basically helped end the battle by killing Rocco. So Alan of
Yeah.
Hall is my MVP, man.
Yeah. On any other day, I would have Allen as my MVP as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's the most apt. He saved his father. He lets our boy live another day because
Sir.
he just swimming out in the water.
Uh-huh.
So I would have to say the MP for this episode for me has to be Sheep Stealer because Sheep Stealer
Very good.
is what I love most about Game of Thrones,
Mm-hmm.
and that's chaos. And as our boy Littlefinger said a long time ago, chaos is a ladder.
Oh, and I got one better for you. Sheep Stealer and other dragons on this show have proven what Viserys said to be very much true. The greatest trick that we have is to make people think that we are in control of these dragons. When
Yes.
really we're not. When really we're not.
Yeah, man.
And
You ain't
and
lying. He definitely, yeah, that was probably one of the more memorable lines too,
yeah.
because up to that point, I don't even think I thought about it like that.
Uh-huh.
But now it's like they definitely doing that. But yeah, that's all I got for this one, folks.
I,
Um,
yeah.
oh, we'll be back, man. Supergirl this week.
Oh my God, that is this
Yeah,
week.
Supergirl this week. Game of Thrones, House of Dragons season 3, episode 2 next Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
I
all the
have a
things, man.
I have a
Facebook.
feeling that I have a
uh,
feeling the Doomsday trailer is gonna be dropping or something.
Doomsday trailer is going to drop either during Spider-Man and or what's the name of that shit? Comic-Con. They don't care.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is they gonna let that they gonna let as much anticipation build for that as possible. But
yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, that's all we got, baby. We are the Wester Bros. Y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe, share.
Yeah, I'm about to clip all this up. Till next time.